American military presence in the Baltics has been reinforced in response to the Russian military exercises held on both sides of the Sawatki Gap in Kaliningrad and Belarus. With more than 40,000 military personnel involved, ships, tanks, planes, and helicopters, it's the biggest military exercise ever held in the region. Camp Hercus, the new permanent U.S. base in the region, is at the epicenter of tensions, as U.S. and Russian military exercises are held simultaneously less than 20 miles away from each other.
The need for the permanent deployment of U.S. forces in Lithuania is more apparent than ever, and we are looking forward to continuing to take advantage of opportunities to enhance the interoperability of our forces, providing a credible deterrent against any potential aggression, and to operate more effectively should deterrents fail.
General Bennett, you are in charge of U.S. military operations in the region. Why are U.S. forces in such close proximity to the Russian exercise? Don't you fear this aggressive posture could lead to an escalation?
Last time I checked, Lithuania was a sovereign country. If it is their wish to host permanent U.S. forces on their soil, I don't see why Moscow should have a say in that. Now, if you excuse me, I have a military exercise to prepare.
Thank you, General Bennett.
Good morning, Commander. So, have you seen me on the news? Everyone's talking about this exercise. It's not every day you see such a display of power. Reminds me of Desert Storm in '91. Ah, the good old days. Anyway, Major Williams, how are the preparations coming along?
The men are ready, General. We can begin the exercise.
All right then, showtime.
Oh, one last thing, General. A special diplomatic envoy sent by Washington has demanded to meet you. Counselor Miller?
Of course it's Miller. No military demonstration in the world is complete without this vulture showing up. His stupid face is the last thing I want to see today. So let's go. We're on a schedule. Keeps calling and won't give me a break if I don't throw him a bone. Go pick him up at his hotel and take him for a tour, Commander. Show him around the base, do whatever you want, as long as you keep him out of my hair. And take Williams with you. No offense, but she's more talkative than you.
Well, Commander, I guess we're the bone then. Miller's hotel is on the way to the training area. Let's hope he's in a better mood than the General.
Humvee awaiting commands. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Copy. Relocating. Good copy. Next waypoint received.
There are units from all 3 Baltic states regrouped here. Lithuanian artillery, mechanized infantry from Latvia, as well as reservists and armored vehicles from Estonia. They have different equipment, different tactics, speak different languages. Creating an interoperable force in this region is a real headache.
Already there.
Counselor Miller, I am Major Williams. It's a pleasure to have you with us. The commander and I will show you around on our way to the general. Please hop in.
Well, it's about time. Let's go. Take me to the training ground first. I need to make sure that our equipment is showcased in the best possible conditions.
The exercise is about to start, so you will be able to see for yourself. But I didn't know there was a show.
This whole exercise is for show, Major. A show of force for our potential enemies, but also an arms fair for our partners.
I see. And which partners are we trying to impress today, Counselor?
That's confidential. Just drive, Major. Are we there yet, Major?
Almost, sir.
Armored transport, ready! Roger. We're on the move. Humvee here. Moving there now.
This is the artillery training ground, Counselor. Here our soldiers practice fire mission procedures. The commander will make a demonstration for you.
Well, let's see how much time it'll take you to hit all these targets, Commander.
Order ready. Send mission. Order ready, sir. Call for fire received.
Dispersion increases with distance. That's why more rounds are needed to hit targets located further away. Smart munitions don't have this problem. They are much more accurate and can correct their trajectory to hit a target designated by a laser.
Who needs support? Good copy. Fire coordinates received. Who wants a skylight for his house? Roger. Fire mission received.
field management interface enables extremely responsive fire missions.
Armored transport.
It was I who sold that concept to Congress. Glad to see it works in practice, too.
Driver, stop.
So how is your hotel, counselor? I've heard it's quite fancy.
Apart from the fact that I was woken up every 20 minutes by helicopters passing right over my head, it was lovely.
Good copy. Next waypoint received. Humvee awaiting orders.
Hey, why is the radar of this Patriot turned off?
It's the standard procedure to keep the radar turned off by default, to keep the unit mobile and avoid destruction by anti-radiation missiles. They can still use their backup tracking systems to target aircraft, but in this mode, their detection and engagement range are limited.
Then switch this radar on, Commander. Let's see how far target practice drones can be detected and engaged.
Air defense here. We're combat ready. Radar activated. Looking for airplanes.
Wow! The range of these missiles is impressive.
The efficiency of the radar depends on the altitude of the target. Low-flying aircraft are harder to detect, and helicopters cannot be targeted at all as they fly below the minimum detection altitude of the radar. That's why short-range air defense, SHORAD, is needed to complement long-range surface-to-air missiles.
Roger. Moving out.
Sir, the vehicles must be kept on the shooting platform for safety reasons.
A fine demonstration of our firepower, Commander. The message is clear. No country equipped with our anti-aircraft systems need worry about its airspace being violated. Can you step on the gas a bit? We're crawling.
Sorry, sir. There are strict speed regulations on the base.
Yeah, of course there are. What's going on here?
Some of our vehicles broke down, apparently. Thanks to the diagnostic system integrated into our vehicles, we can easily identify which part is damaged. Don't worry, sir. We have the necessary supplies to repair them. The commander will call a cargo truck from the support group and make sure they bring a big load of supplies with them. As soon as the supplies are unloaded next to the vehicles, the crew will handle the repairs automatically.
Breaker 1-9, who needs supplies? I got my ears on, go ahead. Tactical truck ready to haul. Logi here, send traffic. Need supplies? Heavy transport here, send traffic. Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me. Need supplies? Heavy transport here, send traffic. Mission's over, going back to the depot. Roger, flip inside, heading back to base. Logi here, send traffic. That's a big 10-4, we're moving. Tactical truck ready to haul. 10-4, we're moving. Breaker 1-9, who needs supplies? Shift is over, heading back to base. I got my ears on, go ahead.
The truck was almost empty. We need more supplies than that.
Heavy transport here, send traffic. Catch you on the flip-flop, I'm RTB. Roger, we're rolling. Logi here, send traffic.
The vehicles are now fully operational again.
Perfect. Now let's move on.
Humvee here, go ahead. Roger, we're Oscar Mike.
And how was your flight, Counselor?
Roger, we're on the move.
Completely unremarkable. You know, I spent half my life in the air, so the only surprises would be finding snakes on the plane, flying the thing myself, or reaching my 60s without getting cancer.
This is the tank firing range. A platoon of M1A2 Abrams is ready for the demonstration. Tank armor is much stronger on the front than on the sides. The training of our crews consists in maneuvering to engage the enemy from the flank, while minimizing the exposure of their own flanks. Tanks carry different types of rounds. Explosive rounds to engage infantry and lightly armored vehicles, and armor-piercing rounds to deal with highly armored targets. Explosive rounds are equally effective at any distance, but the penetration of armor-piercing rounds increases the closer you get to the target. You should move closer to the targets to demonstrate the increased penetrating power of the kinetic ammunition, Commander.
Can you send as many targets as possible? Let's see what a Soviet invasion of Europe would have looked like.
Our tanks benefit from good reverse speed, which is not the case with Russian-designed tanks. This allows us to move backward to avoid being overrun, while maintaining our powerful frontal armor facing the enemy. Tons of American diplomacy.
You mean 70 tons of a diplomatic nightmare? I had explained to the Lithuanian government why they needed to reinforce all their road bridges from here to Poland to support their weight.
Sure, but when they arrive, nothing stands in their way.
Helicopters are impressive machines. Boy, are they noisy.
Our pilots are ready to take off. Do you want to hop in for a ride, Counselor?
Certainly. It'll be a nice change from those little private helicopters that fly like cabs.
Cargo helicopters can transport troops and supplies, but also vehicles as long as their weight allows it. One of our vehicles broke down during a maneuver exercise. Let's go and recover it with our helicopter.
Reporting in. Heavy transport ready. Flying there now. Chinook is mission ready. Heavy transport here. Nap of the Earth flight. Maintaining cruise speed. Chinook, standing by. Chinook, awaiting mission. Treetop level, roger.
The hooks are in place. Now let's drop it off at the repair station.
Airlift is on its way. Roger that. On our way to the DZ.
Armored transport is ready.
Chinook, at your command. Approaching pickup location. Coordinates received. Already there. Approaching the
The vehicle has been unloaded. The mechanics will get it back in working order. How about a little target practice now, Counselor? Get behind one of the machine guns, and we'll put you in range of some targets to shoot at.
But I have never fired a machine gun before.
Don't worry, it's very simple, and I'll be here to help.
have been screened. Initiating attack.
Here we go! Come on, get some! Woo! Yeah!
Roger, Wilco. Engaging.
Get some! Get some! Yeah!
Pretty impressive for someone who's never shot before.
That must be a natural.
All the targets are down. Let's head back to the helipad.
I've not had that much fun in a long time. You sure know how to entertain, Major. You should come work with me. With you by my side, getting those contracts signed would be a breeze. Plus, you wouldn't have to work with this grumpy old man anymore.
Thank you for the offer. At the moment, I'm tied to my current assignment.
I see. Well, think about it. Humvee ready.
By the way, Counselor, where do you and the General know each other from?
We were friends once. Good friends, actually.
Oh, and what happened?
Can we just not have this conversation, please? When do we get there?
This is the ATGM shooting ground. It stands for Anti-Tank Guided Missiles. They travel slower than tank rounds, but have a greater range. Their use is therefore preferable when the line of sight is unobstructed.
Yeah, I know that. Send the targets. Let's see that in practice.
In absence of a specific command, the gunners communicate their targets to each other. If a missile is already in flight, the other gunner will give priority to another target. That way, no missiles are wasted.
It's a pleasant surprise to see I'm not the only one worrying about the taxpayers' money here.
The range of the missiles can be superior to the detection range of the unit, so they generally work alongside recon units. The gunners are trained to switch targets mid-flight if the initial target disappears or if instructed to do so. This is particularly useful, as the long flight time of the missile can give time to the enemy to take cover or activate their smoke dischargers.
I hope you use the old TOW 2A for this demonstration. The new Top Attack TOW 2B costs twice as much, so using them against anything other than a tank is a waste of resources.
Don't worry, sir. We use special training ammunition, both cheaper and less hazardous than regular ammo during exercises.
I see nothing happening here. What's going on?
It's a good sign, sir. Our troops are exercising their camouflage skills here. They try to reach the target area undetected by staying away from the hostile patrols, staying in cover as much as possible, and sprinting to move across open areas faster. Recon units are specially trained and equipped to remain as discreet as possible. They have a reduced visual, thermal, and electronic signature that makes them harder to detect.
Electronic signature? So they refrain from posting geolocalized selfies during the mission? Impressive.
Sniper team, at your orders, sir. Infiltrating.
Copy. Infiltrating. We move in silence.
Spotted!
Hunters of gunmen here. Moving silent. On the move. Stealth mode. Copy. We're moving in silence. Walking like ghosts. Infiltration underway. Moving quietly. Sneaking in. Copy. We're moving in silence. Infiltration underway. On the move. Stealth mode. Infiltrating. We move in silence. Copy. Infiltrating.
Well, well. Looks like we have hide-and-seek champions.
Someone call for a cab?
Was Bennett's staff your first assignment, Commander? What about you, Major?
Yes, sir. It's been 5 years now.
Well, you didn't draw the winning ticket with him as CO. He was sidelined a long time ago, and you won't be able to advance your career if you stay attached to that sinking ship. What's being built here?
Nothing. This is the close-quarter training area. Infantrymen use these buildings to simulate urban combat. The rules are simple. We try to capture their sector, and they try to capture ours.
Sounds good. Let's see what you're made of, Commander.
Our troops are ready to be called as reinforcements, Commander.
Roger. Moving to next waypoint.
Infantry weapons have varying ranges and efficiencies. Long-range support weapons usually require the unit to be static, while short-range assault weapons can be fired on the move. Assault weapons are also more effective once in range, and can be used to breach buildings held by enemy units. Vehicles can provide excellent fire support, but are vulnerable to infantry anti-tank rockets. They must therefore be kept out of their range as much as possible. When units are under fire or take damage, their stress level increases, which makes them less efficient. There are 2 levels of stress expressed by a blinking orange or red color on their label. When a unit is low on ammo or heavily damaged, it's preferable to send it back to base rather than abandoning it to its fate. Units sent back to base become available again sooner, and you'll receive a bonus of requisition points proportional to their condition.
Move your asses, maggots! Recon vehicle is good to go. Armored transport reporting in. Already there. Our vehicle has been hit! Need repairs! Striker at your command, sir. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. All hands! Rangers here, we're engaged! Need some heavy firepower? Look alive! Surrender is not a Ranger word! Copy. Relocating. Rangers in combat! Send your orders! They got us surrounded again, the poor bastards! Move the fuck up! Weapons team engaged. What are your orders? Weapons team ready. Need some heavy firepower? Come on, move out! Pedal to the metal. Rangers under fire! What are your orders? Find some cover! Get in that building! Heavy weapons team in combat! Roger, we're on the move. Roger, we're Oscar Mike. Transport here. We're in combat. One more hit and our vehicle's done. Striker here. Striker here. We're combat ready. Striker ready for combat. Striker engaged in combat. Hit it! Our vehicle can't take much more of it. Rangers at your command, sir.
Well, that was a good show, Commander. But it demonstrates one thing. Our allies are not ready at all to defend themselves. Had it been the Russians in front of them today, they would have been slaughtered.
Failure is part of training, sir. They're only reservists. They will continue to drill.
That's all well and good, but I'm not here for these trifles. I've got a major fighter jet contract to attend to. So here's the real showstopper. I want you to demonstrate its air-to-ground and air-to-air capabilities for our guests.
Take a seat, Miller. I'm in charge here.
Ah, General. I was wondering when you'd come out of hiding. So, what's on the menu, Chef?
We'll start with a classic. Close air support with good old A-10s.
Yeah, like in '91, the good old days. You never change your record, do you?
Shut up, Miller! Commander, you will be leading this demonstration. Call in an A-10 and order it to destroy the marked targets. Planes must work in coordination with recon to target enemy ground units. The recon detects and identifies the target while the plane maneuvers to attack it.
I know you want to see that gun in action. I know you want to see that gun in action. I know you want to see that gun in action. Solid copy. Diving on target. Warthog standing by. Roger, flying there. Let's gun something down. Warthog standing by for target. Warthog, mission ready. Direct attack pattern confirmed. Strike complete. Good effect on target. Thunderbolt here. I'm the ultimate ground pounder.
Your old freight is out of fuel. It has to land now or it will fall like a rock.
Call in another A-10 and finish the marked targets, Commander. This plane is running out of
Plan
ammo.
updated.
Call in another A-10 and finish the marked targets, Commander.
CAS, mission confirmed. Cold support incoming. Thunderbolt ready to attack. Dive attack confirmed. Warthog, combat ready. Strike successful. Close air support inbound. Attack run complete. Heading back. Warthog copies. Warthog, combat ready. CAS inbound. Danger close.
Sound of that gun always gives me chills.
Attack run complete.
It reminds me of
Heading back.
well, whatever. Send the plane back to base before it runs out of fuel.
back to home plate.
Now call in a Harrier to make a bombing run.
Oh, great. Another old crate.
Flying the coordinates. Harrier ready. Leaping heap here. Attack vector confirmed. Bombs are ready. Ready, people. Harrier here. Send traffic. Over. Let's reduce them to scrap.
Send the plane back to base before it runs out of fuel.
Fencing out.
All right, Commander, send in the F-15EX now.
Finally.
This plane is equipped with a laser designation pod and smart bombs. You mark the target with the pod, and the bombs will correct their trajectory to hit with pinpoint accuracy.
Eagle copies. 5 by 5. Green light. Bomb run on target. Strike complete. CAS is on the way. Roger that. Strike area confirmed. Eagle here. Send mission. Over. Airstrike is go for effect.
The target is still standing, Commander. Don't make us look like fools. We're here to demonstrate the capabilities of this plane, not your lack of competence.
You see, making gun runs and guiding missiles is outdated. Now, you drop a bomb from as far as you can and you let it do the job for you.
Well, let's try again with a moving target this time. And you'll see that a human is still needed to predict the target's trajectory.
Eagle ready. Touching the envelope. CAS, mission received. Roger, strafing the area. Eagle standing by. Close air support inbound. The big bird is in the air.
What? The plane crashed! What have you done, Commander?
Maybe it was a mechanical failure. Who knows? Modern stuff breaks down constantly. Unlike my good old A-10s.
Unacceptable! I'll have your heads, both of you!
Well, I'm not too worried about my head. But he'll certainly get yours, Commander. You really fucked up today.
That's affirmed.